everyone, I'm back with another haul. I really was gonna record at the dumpsters for this one, but I just wasn't finding anything, and then when I did find something, I had forgotten. I don't normally take my phone up to the dumpsters with me. I usually leave it in my truck because I'm always scared that I'm gonna drop it or lose it, and it's like my lifeline. If anything happens to me, I need that. So but I promise I am going to try recording. This all is from a town that I used to go to a lot, but there's so many divers that I haven't been going there because, I mean, normally when I go I see at least one other diver. I think the time before this that I went, I seen probably 3 or 4 other divers. So I really wasn't expecting to find anything. And at first I wasn't. And then towards the end I did find some stuff. So I will get right into it. I'll start with DG. This is not the normal DG I go to. Like I said, it was from the other town. There was some other things in there, but they had destroyed them. There was a bunch of like the Real Tree pajama pants, but they had cut them. And there was another bag of chips and stuff, but they had sliced all the bags open. I don't know why they didn't for this bag, but they didn't, so I grabbed them. Anyway, I have, let's see, 5 here. I think I have 2 more still in the bag. They wouldn't fit on the island with everything, but they're these nacho cheese Doritos. Basically, they expired on the 14th, which was just, 2 days ago. My family doesn't normally eat anything that I pull out of the dumpster. I do sometimes, but my family doesn't. But like I said, I found that little blessing box or little pantry, so I'll be taking this food up to there. I drove by it the other day. I didn't have anything to take, but I did drive by and I seen a guy there looking, and it looked pretty empty when I went back there, which when I dropped off my last load of stuff, it was pretty full. I had to kind of make room for everything. But when I went back past it, somebody had cleaned it up. I'm guessing whoever takes care of it, and kind of got rid of all the stuff that had gone bad or stuff like that, just cleaned it up. So, but yeah, there was 7, I think, total bags of these chips in there. And there's 4 boxes of these Hostess. This box is open, but the other ones aren't. I did not even, September 11th. So those are still good. And there's these premium wafers, bite size. I'm guessing they're like the little vanilla wafer. You know, you can get like vanilla, chocolate, and strawberry. September 6th, but they're still good. This bag of Kisses with almonds, I'm probably actually going to keep these. If I put them in the box, they'll probably melt. But I do like Kisses with almonds, but you can see the bag had been ripped open, but they're still individually wrapped inside of there. So those are still good. And now I'll make my way up here before I start down on the table. There was 1 pack of this heartburn prevention, and that's still good in date. And then there was a whole pack of this acid reducer, which is almost the same thing. So that was in there. This little lunch blocks. It's like a container set for your lunch box. It's like a sandwich container, and then a couple other different containers. And then these actually have an odor to them, not a bad odor, but in the bag with those was a grocery bag, and in that grocery bag was like a wallflower type thing. And it was, I don't know what scent it was. I didn't open the bag, but it smelled like a cologne or something. So these kind of smell like it. They don't have any oil on them. The boxes aren't wet or anything, so it must have just been from sitting in the same bag. But there was 1 thing of sandwich bags, and 2 of these quart size bags, and 2 of the gallon size. And those are all still good, just the boxes were dented, or I think this one is open a little, and so is this one, but this one is dented. So that must be why they threw those away. And then there was a set of padlocks, which my husband said he can use these. He works on cranes in the shops and stuff, and he has to drive a lift around, and sometimes he has to leave it parked, and they have to like lock it up, otherwise the people in the shop will take his lift, and then he has to go through the shop looking for it. So he did say he wanted those. I said, well, let me make my video first, and then you can take whatever you need. Which didn't work because, as you can see here, him and my son got into these yesterday and decided to pop them at me. Little turds. So, but that's fun. They had fun with them. I found 2 more curtain rods. This one has the ball missing and this one has the hardware to hang it missing, but the hardware is in this one. Or I can take the ball off this one and use it on this one if I want and just paint it. And then I found these, they're wine tumblers. Sorry if it's bright or it's early morning. It's 8:30 in the morning and the sun comes right in that kitchen window there. But I thought it was kind of funny. J, A, and E, that's my family, Jacob, Adam, and Evan. So that's pretty funny that I found 1 cup for each of their initials. And then there was this one, so this one must be for me. Even though I'm not a wine drinker, I can use it for other things. I do like sweet tea, so I'll probably use that for sweet tea. I'm not much of a drinker at all. But there were 3 of these. Well, there was more than 3, but the other ones were broken. They're like the big soup bowl cups. They're good for soup or hot chocolate or anything like that. And this lamp was in there. You can see it was $12. There's nothing wrong with it. And then there were 2 of these cups, which are so cute. They say morning sunshine. This one has a little chip there, but I can still use that one for a planter or maybe file it down or something, see if I can make it smooth, but that one is perfectly fine. And then this, it's like a LED candle or LED, you know, a fake candle. It's like a farmhouse look to it. That's really cute. And there were, too bad I didn't find these about 2 months ago. I could have sent them over to Diving with Purpose for her daughter's wedding. I don't know if she would have wanted them, but I could have asked her at least. But there were 2 of these Mr. and Mrs. Paper pennants in there. There was 1 of this style of the table card. So you put the table number on there and then you put it on the table. And then there were 3 packs of these, and this is just a name, so like at your wedding you can put the person's name down, they know where they're supposed to sit. And then these are the little stands for them. I found 2 packs of those. And then the last thing I found at DG was this pair of flip-flops, little flip-flops, I don't know, boy or girl I guess. They're like a cute little camo. So I will see if anybody I know can fit those. And then, let's see, that was it from there. And then this was the only thing I got at Aldi's. There might have been more stuff in there. All I seen was food, but there were so many bees. Like, this is my first summer diving, and I didn't realize how bad the bees were. I don't know if they're always this bad or if this is just a bad year for bees. It seems to be just a bad year for bees because I've had issues around my house with them too. They've been getting into my garbage, which I thought is kind of weird. But there was this 2-pack of ladies' bralettes. I don't know why they threw them away. They're still sealed in the package. But they were right on top, so I grabbed them. And then the fabric store out this way had this fabric in there. They had sliced it. You can see there's slices in it. But I think there's still enough there where I can make an apron, because I need to make a new apron. Mine's getting pretty worn. And then I went to the makeup store, and there was 2 soup boxes in there. I grabbed both of them, and this was all that I might can salvage still. I'm still not sure. But there was this Milani, I think it was a bronzer and a highlighter. The bronzer's gone, but the highlighter's still in there. And this Tarte powder foundation. It's still good. None of the goop had gotten into the powder part of that. And this little Clinique box was in there. I cleaned up the box. And these 2 makeup brushes, they're wet. That's why they're in there. I washed them and they're still wet. But this one's pretty cool. It has this little lever where you can slide the brush in or out. Sorry about that. Hit the button. You can slide the brush in or out. And then there was this It Cosmetics CC cream. It's still good. It's a pump kind. They didn't take the cap off. And this one, same thing. It's CoverGirl foundation. And this, I guess, is like a face wash or something. It's for acne. I don't know. I haven't really had an issue with acne except for when I was pregnant, both times. So this is a makeup setting spray, Urban Decay, and then this was in there, and it turns on. I don't know if you can hear it. It vibrates. I think it's a face washer, face scrubber. I'm not sure. I'll have to look into it, but it does turn on and work. And it had this little serum cream with it. And then the charger was in there too. So that's nice. And then I went to the other craft store that starts with an M, and this fountain was in there. It says on the side here, there's a little sticker, a little receipt note, and it says that the light is broken, which the light does not work, but the fountain does work. I'm not sure. The water, I think, is supposed to run out this way, but instead it's just going down that second hole there. But if I plug it, it runs down this way, and then it just runs back into the bottom. So I don't know if that's how it's supposed to work or not. I tried to look it up on the internet and I couldn't find anything about it. So if you have one of these, if you found one of these, if you know anything about them, am I supposed to plug that hole? I'm not sure. But I was pretty excited. Ray, everyday diver, he found a few fountains, and I've seen a couple other divers find some fountains from the same store too. And when I picked up the box, I didn't feel like anything was in there. It's a really lightweight fountain. This is actually like a plastic piece, and this is like a resin. So I was pretty excited when I brought it home and plugged it in, and it did in fact work. And then I went to the Pier store, the Pier number store. Oh wait, I also found these at that craft store. What does it say on here? No. This is a garland. They wanted $15 for this garland, which is like highway robbery. I grabbed it out of there, and then this like grassy stuff was in there too. But I went to the Pier number store, and this lantern was in there, which I normally don't ever find anything at that one. You can see this back piece of glass here is broken, and this little piece right here. But other than that, it's perfectly fine. I actually took the bottom off and took the broken glass out and cleaned these pieces of glass because this here is a diffuser, or a reed diffuser, and this little flower goes in the top and absorbs the oil and smells, and it's peony, I want to say, enchanted peony, which it smells really good, but it had leaked out and leaked onto that and the box here. That's why the box is all falling apart. And then this candle is in there, and it smells really good. That's the only reason I kept it. You can see it's not in very good shape, but it had like a navy blue glass on it that was shattered. There wasn't much glass left on it actually when I pulled it out, but I can remelt that into something else. And then there was these 3 buckets here. They must have thrown them away because they can't get them apart. So I told my husband after I make a video, he has to help me try to get them apart, and if not, I can use them like that still and put flowers and stuff in them. So yeah, that's a decent haul, I think. It's a lot of goodies. My truck was pretty full. I mean, obviously I went through it, and there was some garbage that I had to throw away. There was a few other coffee cups in there that were broken up pretty bad. So I tossed those and the rest of that makeup because they did a number on all of it. They opened up everything. They destroyed all the pallets and everything before I could even have a chance to save them. So yeah, not too bad. Got some goodies for me and goodies for others, and stuff to take to donate to the pantry. And so the last time it went over real well because everything that I had put there was gone, obviously, because when I drove back by it was gone. But I took 2 cases of water and some shampoos and things like that, some razors that I had, and body washes, and I think I had a deodorant that I put up there as well, and some clothing items and stuff. This one has everything. Like, I've seen people put furniture up next to their like little tables and shelves and stuff, and they're usually gone. So I'm sure this food will be appreciated, and I will look through my stockpile and see what else I can take when I do take it up there. And I have a bunch of wedding items I'm going to sell already, so I'll stick these in there with that. And yeah, that's it. So I am so close to 400 subscribers, and I appreciate every single one of you guys. And if you are watching this and you haven't yet subscribed, please consider doing so. I appreciate it. I try to post as much as I can. Obviously, I can't post if I'm not finding anything. So, oh yeah, one more thing I want to show you guys is this is that desk that I had that I found last time. I put it in here with my laptop so I can do my work in here. And yeah, it turned out pretty good. There was some water damage. Let's see if I can move this stuff here. I don't know if you can see, but it kind of wraps around that way because the box had gotten wet from the rain the last time. And there's a little on the bottom corner too. But other than that, it perfectly fine. It went together great. I had no issues. Everything was in there. The hardware was in there. You could tell it had been put together before, or at least started to be put together. And then I don't know what happened, but I found it in the dumpster. So yeah, and then this is one of the chairs that I found a while back, and it's still going good. And now I can sit at my desk that I found in the dumpster with my chair that I found in the dumpster and get my work done. And this table, if you guys remember from one of my first videos, I still haven't fixed that leg yet, but I'm getting there. I did cut a leg for it. So yeah, I will see you guys on the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.